16 torture techniques that will send shivers down your spine. They had the idea in the Middle Ages. How to make an accused suffer most effectively and as slowly as possible. This was one of the central questions posed by many executioners, civilian justice affiliates and other clergy attached to the justice sector. Used in the Middle Ages as an infallible process to know the truth in a rational way, acting on the physical, torture took advantage of the technological ingenuity of man and his sadistic personalities. From witchcraft to the crime of lèse majesté, attacks on the sovereign, whatever they may be, it was vital to punish according to the rules of the art, in the hope of sincere repentance. Here are 16 torture techniques we wouldn't even wish on our worst enemies. Welcome to Greyharan. 1. The cage. The person was locked in a cage shaped like a human body. It was then hoisted in the air in full view of all, until the death of the victim. If the crows didn't come before. 2. The cradle of Judas. It bears its name well. A popular technique during the time of the Inquisition, between the 12th and 14th centuries, the condemned man was pulled up and placed, sitting, at the point, on the anus or vagina. Then the person descended slowly, his orifice spreading further and further. To accentuate the pain, nothing could be easier than lifting the victim up a little, before making him fall heavily again. 3. The saw. Suspended by the feet, the executioner slowly sawed the victim from the crotch. The position allowed the blood to concentrate towards the head. Thus the victim remained as long as possible alive and conscious. 4. Quartering. With the help of horses, it was a means of execution for serious crimes, the limbs, arms and legs, being literally torn off under the blow of the power and speed of horses launched simultaneously at a gallop. Also judicial torture, the easels were customized to the desire of the executioners. Example, there could be blades on the back for greater efficiency. 5. The knee breaker. The knee was placed between the two wooden bars fitted with large spikes. All that was left to do was squeeze, and clack. 6. The Spanish donkey. The victims were placed naked on the triangular point. Then weights were attached to the ankles. For several days, the victim was slowly cut in two. 7. The pear of anguish. It is a ball that expands thanks to a screw. It was used to punish homosexuals, women suspected of having slept with the devil, liars and blasphemers. Inserted into the orifices. I'm not drawing you a picture as to what happened next. 8. Heretic's fork. Used during the Renaissance, it was attached to the neck of the condemned. Each end was placed at the level of the neck and sternum. After attaching the person standing, the very ingenious little tool made it possible to deprive its wearer of sleep. 9. The rat torment. Basic torture. A bucket turned over on the victim's stomach, a rat held captive below. It remains only to heat the object intensely. Panicked, the little critter dug into the person's stomach with great blows of claws and teeth to try to get out. 10. The Spanish spider. Invented for women, this charming utensil was white-hot, then attached to the flesh at breast level. If the chest was not violently torn off by the executioner, the victim was suspended from the ceiling. Under their weight, the skin stretched, increasing the bleeding. 11. The gut crank. A small incision in the abdomen, a hook positioned on the small intestine, a rope, a crank, and you're done. All you have to do is eviscerate centimeter by centimeter, knowing that we can get 3 to 6 meters out of these charming sausages that we have in the belly. 12. Water torture. Immediately, we think of this dear Jacquard, Christian Clavier, in The Visitors. The condemned man, lying down, was forced to drink a huge amount of water. Depending on the seriousness of the acts and the sentence, 6 to 12 liters of water were used. 13. Impalement. The concept, to force a person to sit on a wide and long stake. Then placed vertically, the victim gradually descends along the bar because of his weight. Several days were sometimes necessary to see the victim succumb. 14. The head smasher. It does word for word what its name says, soberly. The teeth went first, followed by the eyes and the brain. 15. Tongue puller. The size of pliers or secateurs, its blades were not sharp. On the other hand, they made it possible to firmly grip a tongue. One yank from the executioner and you were mute, at best. 16. The torture of the wheel. The condemned man, after having had his limbs and chest broken, remained exposed on a wheel until death ensued. Sentence reserved for men. A bit of gallantry all the same, in this world of brutes. Techniques that send shivers down your spine, aren't they? Which scares you the most? This is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe.